Well, magnificently, I would say.
That's fine. Do you
It was
remember jocks shoving you in the locker room? Everybody laughing at you? I do.
I'm not laughing. I just said, well, it reminded me of it.
No, that thought popped into my head as well.
Yes, which leads us into our next story. Boom! Triple H is unhappy with some of his rehire.
Why do you think he's unhappy with Hit Row and Johnny Gargano?
Well, I honestly don't know about Johnny Gargano.
Well, you thought he brought.
Um,
You think his plan was to have him come in parading around with Loomis and his little grape whistle?
No, there's
Okay,
definitely
then.
something bigger planned for him.
Well, you can tell that because he was just before that he was lumped together with Kevin Owens for no reason against Theory. So big plans for Gargano.
It's their fault for not having a plan for him. Hit Row, on the other hand, they're just not connecting with the crowd. And by the way, when we say this, there was no names mentioned in this report, but obviously Hit Row's probably top of the list of disappointment. See SmackDown in that botched suicide dive.
Well, they're especially bad because they were released, right?
Yeah.
And they came back. Is that the one that was Swerve Strickland was on?
Yes.
Okay. So and they thought they were gonna get Strickland. So yeah, that's probably definitely top of the
Yeah,
list.
they tampered. They tampered with Strickland while he was still in AEW. He told on him and didn't go back. And then kind of foiled that whole Hit Row coming back plan. And then he was just stuck with what he had. And then now they're not connecting with the crowd.
Superfly top dollar.
It's just a disaster. And again, Johnny Gargano, and I guess if you want to like throw Candice LeRae with that because they're married, I think that's just a lack of them really having a plan. They just wanted. It's almost like they wanted to just keep him because he was teasing, or he wasn't teasing, but obviously it was that or AEW at the time when he was a free agent. So I think they more signed him to keep him out of AEW and then didn't have a plan for him.
Well,
And now he runs around with Dexter Lumis handing out money
instead of making it.
grape whistle.
I don't know. I don't think he's that great either.
He's an acquired thing. You have to have seen him in NXT. Anything he's done on the main roster ain't gonna sell it. I don't think, as far as rehires, it was very specific to rehires that were rehired in the summer. So that eliminates a lot of other people, like Tegan Knox.
Wyatt.
I mean, yeah, Wyatt.
I mean, obviously he's not gonna.
You may be able to throw Dakota Kai in that, because Damage Control, they haven't been booked the best, to say it lightly. They haven't been booked the best. She was one of the.
I can't see him souring on people because of how they're booked, because it's him. I would think it'd be more talent and their inability to connect with the crowd, which is why Hit Row is perfect.
Easily at the top of the list,
Yeah.
and it might only be Hit Row.
Could be.
Maybe everybody
Wouldn't
else he
surprise me.
has, but it's definitely Hit Row, 100% Hit Row. I mean, at this point, just get B-Fab away from them and cut the rest of the other two. You got something in B-Fab. You can make her a valet, or I don't know. She's wrestled like once, so I don't know about her wrestling. So you can make her a valet for someone else. Shanti the Adonis and Top Dollar needs to be released again. Maybe even Shanti the Adonis could be something, but Top Dollar definitely needs to.
Especially after that monstrosity on Friday.
Yeah.
He did a little sign and everything. Like, oh, I'm going to do something impressive.
Yeah, he hyped it up. It reminded me, I don't know if you remember this, it reminded me when you did all that hyping up for jumping over that hurdle and then failed miserably at it. Like you'd run up to it and you'd get right up to it and be like, okay, and then run back, and then you do it again and then run back and then do all that breathing. It's like, all right, I'm gonna do it. and this went on for like 30 minutes, only to then finally try it and fail.